So the Flandre is here, or however you pronounce it, I'm not quite sure yet, but that's what we're going to go with for this video. And I want to give you my very first thoughts and games in this ship. You can see zero experience on it, I haven't put a commander on it yet, and we don't even have equipment. So let's start with that. I think I'm going to start with a pretty basic build. Um, a basic build to start things off. What do I want? Let's just do basic stuff. We can mess around with specifics later. One thing I want to note is this ship has 1.8 sigma. You're not going to see that in the import stats, which is a little unfortunate, but it's an Alsace with one less gun in each turret, meaning you have 9 guns instead of 12, and you, instead of having 1.6 sigma, you have 1.8 sigma compared to Alsace. You also get the, pretty slow reload of 33 seconds, only 20 kilometers in range, but you do get the bonuses of the large HP pool for tier 8. This is huge for a tier 8 ship. And massive torpedo protection as well. They left that in. It's crazy. I believe our AA is actually pretty solid as well. Yeah, we get 10 flak explosions. So you can expect this AA to be pretty decent compared to other AA. We all know AA is basically useless overall, but yeah. And then the classic French armor of 32 millimeters everywhere. Makes sense. One thing that stood out to me is this gun right here. It looked weird to me, so then when I go and check the Alsace and see what this ship has, it actually has some AA mounts here. So the Flandre actually has one more secondary turret on each side than the Alsace. So you know what that means. That means we got to do a secondary build at some point. Maybe we'll do that for a second battle today. We'll do a secondary build and see how it goes. It's probably not the best one to take, but that's okay. This looks alright to me as a build. If you're curious, I would probably go like this as the final build, perhaps secondaries, but let's be honest, the real build is basic survivability because of how useless secondaries are. Or are they? We'll see. We'll see. But I think this is a good build. I think the one balancing thing that they did to this ship is, yeah, you get one less repair party. Keep in mind, I do have in this commander the emergency repair expert, which gives me 1 extra charge. So base, you're going to have only 3 heals. But I would say it's more useful to have just straight 75,000 HP than to have, say, 65 to 70,000 HP and 1 more heal. Getting that raw HP just straight up in your ship is going to help you out more in the long run. Another heal is very dependent on you making it to late game, whereas this HP is always going to help you. Flags. We should not forget about flags because they are definitely just free bonuses to help our ship out. I don't know if I use all of these. I'm going to just put a det flag on for now because I really don't want to detonate when I'm making a video. That would suck. Sure. Let's just load up. And then we'll put our usual flags on. That one. There we go. And I think that's it. Decent looking camo here. But honestly, nothing new because it's just an Alsace at tier 8. I hope this ship's going to be good because it looks like it should be fun. A fast battleship is always more fun than a slow battleship, so we'll see if we can maybe pull off some flanking maneuvers. The ship gets no speed boost, but it gets basically a baked-in speed boost. I believe with speed flag you can go 35 knots. So yeah, I would rather have, again, baked in speed boost Not that it gives you the acceleration bonus, but the top speed at least. Should make it pretty interesting, I think. Nice. We get a tier 10 game to start. At least the carrier's only tier 8, so we'll be able to see, hopefully, what the AA is like when comparing it to a tier 8 crew carrier. It's unlikely you're going to do much against a tier 10 carrier, let's be honest. Interesting. So free look is broken right now. I guess that's a bug. I can't actually zoom out any farther than this, so we won't be using free look very much. Which is too bad, because I actually like free look a lot. It helps a ton when you're trying to keep your guns pointed in a certain direction and get a good view of your surroundings. It definitely helps out. But yeah, we're going to flank. We're going to try and make use of the speed and flank. This is one of the best things you can do if you have a fast battleship. Iowa is very similar to this, where you want to get out on the flanks and hopefully catch some broadsides. Because that little bit of extra speed might catch you a cruiser that doesn't know exactly what's going on, and a nice broadside hit. The Thunderer being on this side is really scary for me, though. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Oh, and an Alaska that can bounce our shells. Keep in mind, it's 380mm guns, so we're going to be bouncing off of 27mm plates. So an Alaska is basically a battleship to us. It's basically a battleship to us. As you can see in chat, people think it sucks, so we'll see. I think it's got some serious potential to be good. I'll, of course, be doing a full review on this ship where I show you some better games in it and point out its strengths and weaknesses once I know them and how to actually play it, but for now we'll just leave it as our first couple games here. Well, this Thunderer's made up his mind, that's for sure. Alright, we got lit. Something, actually 12.7 kilometer detection's pretty good. Honestly, that's pretty solid. Since we went dark, I'm assuming we got lit through this gap. So, what our gearing is doing is okay. He's stalling the cap out, but the main issue here is we don't have spotting. We don't have spotting, so then it's going to be difficult to do much. Three hits, 12k? Not bad. Not bad at all, honestly. So, it seems like these guns are it's just the straight up French 380s, you just only get 9 of them. Which, honestly, is not that bad. Because they are very good guns. They're the best, I think, the best 380mm guns in the game? I don't know. They certainly pen a lot, which is nice. Unlucky there, honestly, unlucky. There's a Petro here, too. Time to run. I'm glad he showed himself, because I was debating whether I push down a little bit and try and catch these broadsides a little more, but I am very happy he showed himself. He's turning in. I think we'll load some HE and see what we can do, huh? There's also a Shima here, which is scary. I think I actually might want rudder mod. We got a pretty good turning radius, it seems like, but our rudder seems to be a little bit slow. And since you're so fast, you want to be just constantly abusing that speed. And then with the rudder mod, I think it'll be actually really, really nice. You're just going to take more fire damage, but I don't think this ship is going to be one that you want to be tanking all that much with, to be honest. It doesn't seem like you want to be doing that kind of thing. Things are not going good for our team. Lost a DD on the other flank, and we're nowhere near getting this cap at all. See what the HE does here. I think it might be a case where you shoot HE against tier 10s and you're shooting AP against the tier 8 and lower kind of opponents. Unfortunate, but it's a reality of bow on tier 10 ships, like a Petro, that are, you know, basically impossible to kill. Our Rune needs to get back. He's gonna die. No. I hate it when they fade out like that. Make that shot sooner. Double fire. No way he lets that burn, but double fire. Oh, I really hope I have expert loader on this captain. That's something I should have checked. Expert loader is like really nice on French battleships because you do find yourself constantly switching back and forth. But I think for right now we'll just stick with the HE train. Seems to be working pretty alright. Wow, that dispersion. Was that locked on dispersion or not? Because I was locked on, but sometimes this game is kind of questionable in what it decides to do. Thunder is pushing. Or not. Actually, he's not pushing. I think we'll swap back to AP. Yeah. I want to try some more AP. The HEs feels a little bit like you don't have enough guns for the accuracy. Given this accuracy, you want more guns. That's the reason Alsace and Bourgogne work. Especially Alsace, because it has that kind of 1.6 Sigma. It has so many guns that it can kind of make use of that. Oh, right. Free look's broken. See that? We're fast enough that the Thunderer just completely missed. He just completely missed. That AP is pretty nice. Wow, that was a big hit in our broadside. Whoa. I was there, I guess. That's shocking, actually. One of the gimmicks of the French battleships is you get this crazy improved side plating. It's basically just turtleback, and it results in a lot of non-pens with AP. And you can't really count on it, as you could see, but that was another good hit. But a lot of times you're just tankier against AP if you're broadside. As weird as that sounds. Hopefully our team wins the other flank. Doesn't look like they are, though. So it looks like we're going to have a loss as our first game. It's okay, they happen. They happen. May as well use the heal. Overpens. Pretty standard on an Alaska, let's be honest. I want to push in, but I don't really see anywhere that I can push. Yeah, because the Thunder is right there. Tricky, tricky business, huh? Alaska's gonna give us broadside. Oh, okay, they're pulling it back on the other flank. That's good. Oh, unlucky. Landed all around them. So dispersion's the biggest issue with this thing. The speed's lovely. The health pool's great for a tier 8. Dispersion. That's where you want to play a little closer. If you can in a lower tiered game, you should play closer than I am right now. I forgot about the DD. I'll be totally honest, guys. I forgot about the destroyer. And we're kind of locked in going this way, which means we could be broadside to the torps coming through here. That's okay. Honestly, if that happens, this is a pretty rough team to get for a first game here. When you're bottom tier, when you're a bottom tier in a new battleship that you don't know what to do with, yeah, a rough experience, I gotta say. I should be switching to HE because we're gonna get next to no damage on this Alaska. Like the one time Alaska armor actually works. Rough, rough. It happens though. See, it happens to everybody, guys. Some games you just lose. There's nothing you can do about it. It's just a loss. Oh my goodness, my ping is spiking. That is bad. Hopefully I don't have something downloading. That would be bad. Nope. I don't know. Weird. Let's get hurt. Oh, we're dead. Shame. Wow, we only hit one. That's crazy. Okay, we got the Thunder. Good. AA? Was it good? No. No, it is not good. Look at that. Look at how long he's just chilling in my AA for. Oh my goodness. Why is that a thing? Why is it rated? It's such a high rating on the AA, and just for it to be absolutely useless. That's kind of crazy. No shot, you get another one. Yeah. Bow on Petro? That shouldn't be, that's gonna be really difficult to kill, huh? Oh, it's so tempting to shoot the Lexington. Cleveland should shoot the Shima. Oh, Cleveland should get the Shima. I don't want to waste. Yeah, good. Haha, single ricochet. Alright. Let's just go fight this Drake. I don't want to fight a Petro. Yeah, it's rough when your tier 10s really don't do too much. Oh, we got 5 planes there. 6. Not bad. We'll still try a secondary build next though, guys. Don't worry. This should be a dev strike if this ship is good. That's close enough. Can still call it a decent ship. We can still call it a decent ship, huh? I think I have to kill the Z-52. Unfortunately, he pins me everywhere, though. That feels bad. Ah, unfortunate. The torpedoes. We'll live for a second, though. Maybe enough to kill him. Yep, enough to kill him. I mean, not a bad game. Like, 135k, 2 million potential damage for a team like this. You know, when you have a Thunder that plays like this, yeah, that's not bad. But, yeah, it could have definitely been better. Could have definitely been better, but that's okay. First game's done. Not a bad one. This ship seems decent. We'll see how a... Oh my goodness. That Alaska just slapped that Thunder. Feels good, man. That's the thing, man. Some players, they just don't know how to play at close range. All they know is run to the back of the map and spam HE. And it's pretty sad. But that's the game for ya. if you don't ever practice brawling, how are you going to get good at it? Uh-huh. Defeat and top score by a lot. Standard. Okay. Not bad, though. Not a bad game. 5 fires for 15k. That's pretty unlucky. Usually you'd expect a little more than that out of 5 fires. Yeah. Let's try a secondary build, shall we? Do I have a secondary commander, though? That's the question. Oh, I can just use one of these. This is a premium ship. That's so nice. Oh, that's so nice. Gunfeeder, yes. Vigilance, yes. Secondaries, yes. How secondary do I go, though? $14-1 without conceal. Like that for a secondary build? It's so tough, man. They made so many of these tier 4 skills mandatory to make battleships like even usable that secondaries are just so bad to go for these days. Oh well, let's try it. Let's try it out, see what happens. I want the 4th heal, that's why I'm going with this. And we take secondary battery. And what do we get now? We get 11.5 kilometer range. They don't pen anything, but they're gonna light a ton of fires, hopefully. Or was the strategy IFHE, huh? Oh well. We'll try it, we'll see what happens. The thing to look out for is hit rate. If we have good hit rate, then it might be worth going IFHE on them. It's a big problem with 100mm secondaries. They don't really pen anything. Well, at least with IFHE you can make them pen something. The superstructures of battleships and things like that, but they're a little more useful than the 90mm secondaries on the Italian battleships. Those ones, even with IFHE, you're not going to pen anything at all, which is kind of sad. And then they're talking about releasing a premium tier 10 Italian cruiser that gets SAP on those exact same 90mm secondaries. So, kind of a weird scenario, huh? Weird balancing decisions and game design decisions, huh? This is a weird game. No destroyers, double carrier. Oh boy. Oh boy, how do we play this? How do we play this? I guess we'll go south and hope that the carriers don't focus us. That's the play. I'm gonna try and go around here and hope the carrier doesn't focus us. Because we want to get into an area where we can use islands to isolate fights and hopefully secondary some people. Our Pensacola's AFK, which means I'm going to run into him. Unfortunate. Oh, and I'm going to push him backwards. Rip. Alrighty. He's gonna shoot me. Oh, this community, this player base is so toxic, dude. It's so funny. Oh my goodness, it's so funny. Shoot me again, I dare you. He's mad at me because he was AFK at spawn. That's hilarious. That's so funny, dude. Oh, man. That's all you gotta do with these kind of people. You just gotta laugh. You just gotta laugh. Because they're not worth your time. How has he done so much damage to me? And not gone pink yet, huh, Wargaming? You gonna just let this happen? There you go. Enjoy your pink tag, buddy. What a loser. There we go. What a loser. What a perfect example of your average World of Warships player. Perfect. Really. Oh man, it's so funny. Yeah, keep going. Keep going. Kill yourself. In-game. Okay, I realize that might have sounded horrible, but what happens when you go pink in this game is when you deal damage to teammates, that damage gets reflected on you, and that can sink your ship. I guess that would be the better way. Sink your own ship, please. That's the better way of putting it, I suppose. I can't believe this. Dude, we're gonna go in. If this guy's gonna follow us this hard, this is perfect bait. People cannot resist shooting at a Pensacola. Isn't that funny? They just can't resist. They can't stop themselves. Even though it's got better armor now, it's just, everybody knows a Pensacola's a Pensacola and it dies. Oh my goodness. How funny is that, dude? How funny is that? Overpens? Alright, secondaries. Let's see what you got. Yep. See? He's shooting the Pensacola. Oh, dude, what if he gets dev struck? Oh, I was hoping. I was so hopeful, dude. The Fuso's shooting at me, though, which is odd. Please die, Mr. York. You're a flat broadside to a battleship. Wow, he's still not dead. That's crazy. This guy definitely torped me. Switch a shot, that's very good. Okay. This is all in an effort to dodge torpedoes, guys. I know I'm giving broadside to 2 battleships. I know. I'm shocked this guy is still shooting me, actually. Given that there's a Pensacola here. Need speed now. Dodge the this Enterprise. Ooh, okay. So our secondaries get a lot of hits at closer ranges, which is cool. And they light fires. This is a weird play from this Fuso, guys. Can I say that it's odd that this guy is literally only shooting at me? Look it! He doesn't care that there's a Pensacola in his face. Is that not, like, some of the strangest behavior you've ever seen? That's insane, dude. I gotta say. That's really weird. That's really, really strange. What a weird video game, huh? What a weird video game. I'm gonna slow down to try and get in secondary range of this guy. It's close. 8 seconds till we get a heal. Oh, I need to be going fast now, though, for the Enterprise bombers. Too bad. Enterprise is on us. We are a lone battleship, so it kind of makes sense, but it's still sad. It's still sad, though. You're Devonshire, huh? Triple fire, ladies and gentlemen. That's fun. Still 8-2. Oh, and he gets a flood. How lucky of him. That sucks. Not much you can do, though. Enterprise is just that busted. I know carriers in general are busted. We all know this. But, Enterprise is just even more, flat out more busted than anything else in the game. It's just that, it's basically a tier 10 carrier at tier 8. And people who play it are pretty sad, I gotta say. Anyways, that's the game. Two very frustrating games, I would say. Those two were not very fun to play, even though we got okay damage. Not a very fun experience in either one. So, I don't know. Is that representative of the ship, or did I just get unlucky and get two really, really crappy matches in a row? It's up to you to decide. I'll get a full review out on this ship eventually, but until then, I think that is where I'm going to call it. So thank you guys for watching, and I hope you have a great day.